Right, 94 CR250 here somewhere. Yeah, this one's gonna be fun. So this one's been sitting around 4 years, I've been told, roughly. Fully rebuilt motor up there, so we just got to do a bit of a clean up on that, bolt kit through it, and then jigsaw this back together. The fun part is, yeah, we got a couple of weeks to get it back together before the owner wants to go for a ride. It's not going to be a full showroom display. The guy wants to ride it, so that sort of leaves us a little bit of, doesn't have to be perfect, but we still do things pretty well, top notch here, and yeah, try and get everything, Mickey Mouse. So what are we waiting on? Oh no, we're not waiting on that anymore. So suspension back from Dan, MXRP, just a general going over, had to be pieced back together, a couple of little bits and pieces. Coated the shock spring for us up there. They got all that sort of stuff available. So one-stop shop to get everything done there. So keen to see, we just got to wait for the shock collars to come back. I was getting them gold nickel plated by my guys here on the Gold Coast. And the pipe as well, it was a platinum pipe. So taking the chrome off of that, putting it back to a factory finish. So just we want to still go for a bit of a factory look on this thing. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Start ripping in, chuck a engine bolt kit through the motor. It's been sitting around for like 4 years, like I said, so the bolts have already gone pretty corroded. So get that nice and clean first. General cleanup on everything else, the radiators and stuff like that. We'll chuck it through the vapor blaster, triple clamps, little bits and pieces. Get this thing looking good. Even though it is just a rider, we still want to do things, to a standard that we're happy with. But yeah, 94 CR250. Let's rip in. Now let's get this thing done. We just need to get our contact points done. So on our stator coil part, and I just learned something new myself. So anywhere the motor contacts, basically, so inside your frame points on these steel frames, so give them a grind off as well. So it's pretty much where anywhere the motor contacts and onto sort of where your coil goes. So yeah, that was a new one for me to learn, just watching some videos and stuff like that. So we'll get onto them, got the flat wheel and the file as well. So we'll get them all nice and cleaned up and finished off. Then we're into it. Let's get this thing built. Powder coated, so I usually put bolts and stuff in where there's threads. So we'll stand this up, put some pegs in it, stand her up, run the thread tracer back through, get all the threads all nice and neat, so we're not sort of trying to figure that out along the way. But yeah, motor in, and as quick as say CR250 94 model revving hard, can be done. Not really, but give us a little bit of time. Please, yeah, like, share, subscribe, comments below. Please keep in mind that this bike is a rider, so there's some little bits and pieces that we've gone past. Like, it doesn't have to be top shelf. We've gone that, let's just get it to the track type thing. Suspension fully rebuilt, motor fully rebuilt, all bearings done, fresh, pretty much fresh everything. There will just be those little things that, someone might see it and go, oh, what? Look, it's a rider, it's onto the track. Customers, that's what they want. So let's rip into it. I'm excited for this one. noticed that we're here in about 4 years now. So pulling the clutch cover off to put the new covers and bolts and stuff in, it's good to see that there was still oil in there, but still going to pull this clutch pull the clutch hub off, pressure plate, get it right, pull the pressure plate off, pull the plates out. They'll probably more than likely still be stuck together even though it had oil in it. So I'll be surprised if they're not. But yeah, just as it was draining a little bit there, I thought I'd just give it a little turnover by the flywheel, and had a little scrape in there. So quickly whipped off the up the front inlet, put a little bit of lubrication on either end. So I took the reblock out as well, and yeah, it seems to be all right now. But I think when I pull the head off, take these studs off, I think I'll still pop that off, being careful with the gasket. It's an aluminium gasket on these as well, so it should be fine. And everything's fresh, so nothing should tear, but I'll still pop that off, chuck a little bit of lubrication in there, and we'll be right for startup. Just with these bikes sitting around for way too long, it's just good to double check all that. But while this is off, pop the pressure plate off, pop those plates out, pop them back in, we should be good to go. If you've been already keen on this stuff, doesn't look great. Look, I was a little bit worried about it myself. I got my heat shrink wrap out onto the wiring, had to do a little bit of electrician work. I'm no electrician, but anyway, got that all connected. Everything's all connected up. This may or may not have sat in some water for a little while, as you can see, but there's spark. So yes, one completed. Let's keep going. Excited. All right, bearings time. So we've got our linkages up here on the bench now. I've already got the bearings in the freezer ready to go in. Just helps with pretty much pushing them in there. So yeah, freeze the bearings, then a little bit of heat on the actual part always helps. So expansion, contraction, if anyone knows about it, it's the way to go. Chuck a bit of grease on them. I've got our Vision Pro swing arm tool. I'll use that on a couple, but more than likely, just the bench vise for these ones, and then the swing arm bearing tool is more for the swing arm, which we'll do next, and use them probably on the wishbone style there as well. Very cool tool, very easy to use, and very cool for your swing arms. Not having to hold it in the bench vise and do all that sort of stuff, where these are easier to put in the bench vise and use them and work in that sort of way. But yeah, probably use it on the wishbone there. But yeah, that's about it. Swing arm next, but we'll get these ones in, and then once the swing arm's done as well, we're pretty much on our way to getting this CR250 piece back together. Let's get it. onto the carby now. So everything ran through the vapor blaster, all nice and neat. We've got a fresh jetting kit. We are going to drop one size on the main. Check that out on Pro Circuit's website. They've got a good jetting chart there. So yeah, drop one size straight away. We're going to leave the Pilot. I think that's going to be lean enough as is, so we'll go with that. So yeah, carby build, then brakes, which I almost forgot about, but I would have found out anyway. So carby build, onto the brakes. Can't wait to see this CR250 come back together. Get it? Alright, now the fun and games to putting a bike back together that you did not pull apart is placing everything back and hoping it's in the right spot. So, sort of doing a bit of a dummy fit up here now because I found some stuff online, just how the cable routing and stuff like that goes. So, get this carby slide in and closed off, and then just want to figure out and make sure we've got all our cables routed correctly. Pretty much for what I've seen, we're going straight up and over through this left hand side and around. So if anything's in the way, I had to look up where the clutch cable was routed, and I found a couple of different ways, but we should be straight up and over, up through, and then around this side. So the internet's your friend when it comes to that sort of stuff, but be wary if you're looking at other people's bikes and stuff like that. Best thing to do is obviously have an owner's manual, but hey, we don't have one of those. There is a few online now. Sometimes you've got to pay to view them and stuff like that, but you can figure it out pretty easy off some Google images and off you go. But pretty happy with that. All right, just as I was saying with our cable routing, I've got the clutch cable all on air, but I had it coming up and over this top radiator hose as per one of the diagrams and stuff, but soon realised incorrect. Up and under seems to be the best, nicest way, and you still get a smooth pull. So yeah, everything up and running in there. and customer supplied me with a old school 909. So yeah, pretty happy with that. We'll do a bit of cable adjusting and stuff like that up the top here, so there's a bit more play on the lever. But yeah, other than that, clutch all up and done. I'll get that cover back on, get stuck back in. Alright, so we had a bit of an issue here with the clutch. Yeah, like I didn't put the motor together. So it turns out it had an extra steel inside of the clutch stack. So yeah, it's meant on this model, and I looked it up on the parts finder, triple checked and confirmed it. Yeah, so it had an extra steel in there, which was basically holding this out too far. Then as we came around here, the actuator arm was actually hidden on side of the cover. Now we're good. So if anyone puts a motor together with an extra steel plate in it, you're gonna have a drama. But we got it sorted. Bit of a problem, but we got to the bottom of it, and we continue. Now this looks ugly as. This was a chrome FMF pipe. We just wanted to pretty up, so we're going to put that back to a factory finish. So that was taken to the electroplater. They've taken all the chrome off of it for me, so we'll give that a clean up. It needs to go through the blaster. We'll give them a clean up. Wire wheel, we'll get most of that off. We'll use some alley bright and all that sort of stuff and get that back to looking good, and then we'll heat treat all these welds again. So round one, that was just some alley bright, and I used the maroon scourer pads. That's come up pretty sick actually. So just these little bits and pieces probably get in with the wire wheel, but I am actually going to chuck it in the blaster and just see what kind of result I can get on that. So yeah, pretty easy. Electroplater, take the chrome off. Yeah, I'd be almost happy to run that, but we can get that better. All right, quick trip through the vapor blaster, and yeah, there she is, pretty much back to a raw metal. I'm just going to give it one more go over with a bit of a scour and stuff, and then I'll hit the welds with the heat torch and get some blue, get some color back into it. Alright, next up we'll give this muffler a quick clean up. It's got a bit of pitting and stuff on there, so we'll probably hit it with the Prime MX wheels. But yeah, our trusty maroon Scotch pads come in handy here. So yeah, we'll get that sticker covered up. Yeah, we'll get this thing looking trick again in no time. Love that stinger tip. Gotta have a stinger tip on a 90s bike. Alright, let's clean her up. Alright, pretty happy with that. That's just with the Prime MX wheels on the bench grinder basically. Yeah, nothing crazy. Left the standard sticker on there, taped it up. It's got a bit of roughness to it, but it's a standard original sticker, so I wanted to leave that on there. Yeah, happy with that. All right, so we got our our wheels stripped down for the CR250 build. Now this is going to be a rider, so you know it's a bit of a not super duper budget, but you know everything was nice here. These just need a clean up. So this is going to be the first time that I'm going to try a full wheel set left together and put it through the blaster. So we'll get into the hubs and probably a little bit onto the spokes, and then I've got a bit of a trick that I want to try on the rest of the wheels, on the rims and the spokes and everything, to get them nice and clean. And we'll get this back to a nice silver finish as well, because the rear is in silver. So we'll get these cleaned up, we'll do everything in the blaster, but we'll try and stay away from the rims so we can get them back to a nice shiny silver and not like a flat finish that the blaster will bleed out with. And we'll clean up in here around the inners as well, just give them a little bit of a clean up. But yeah, this will be the first go at doing a complete wheel set left together, but it'll come out good. We'll get this thing back on the track. Oh, how good is this thing coming together? Like, so stoked on it. Man, it came to me in 4 or 5 different boxes and bits and pieces here and there, and it's coming together so good. Stoked on it, and yeah, just getting these last little bits and pieces finished off now. And you know what I'm working on is just, you know, these last little things will do your head in, which is, you know, customers supplied me with these IMS pegs, so we needed new springs and pins for it. So I've got the OEM style, but they do not work at all. So I've been scratching my head. Well, luckily what I had was my 04 CR125 is pulled apart, and I had them sitting there. So I was like, you know what, I'll give them a go, and perfect. So yeah, they mounted up perfect. The old springs, or the OEM springs, do not work at all. I couldn't figure them out, and I just, yeah. So little tip and trick, and they sit nice, good click back. So just those little things with these old vintage bikes, you know, they, you know, take a bit of head scratching, but once you figure it out, it's good to share that little bit of knowledge if not too many people know that out there. But yeah, we've got a few little things to finish off. I've got some tank stickers on order, got some airbox stickers on order, and some white backgrounds. I think it'll look nice and complete, more complete with a white background on it, especially the front plate. It's quite big. It's one of those UFO style ones. So yeah, it's quite, you know, it's quite red, but it looks sick. Looks OEM, looks factory. But yeah, definitely new tank stickers going on, and then we'll make a decision at the end of the day. So yeah, a few little things to finish off. I'll get this foot peg, right side foot peg finished off, and I'm going to fix up the seat cover. It's a little bit sideways, whoever installed that last. But yeah, she's come together. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and stick around. We'll get these finished off and give her a rev. All right, 94 CR250, all done and buttoned up. Stoked on how this one turned out. Full brings back the early 90s McGrath retro vibes when he basically changed sports history forever. So yeah, sick to work on one of these bikes, and yeah, it brings back a bit of nostalgia, which is cool. Yeah, stoked on getting this thing together. 4 or 5 years of things sat around in bits and pieces, and yeah, tested me at the end there. It really did. I was yeah, had a couple of head scratching moments, but we got there. Yeah, again, not everything's perfect on this one. It's a rider. The guy wants to just, yeah, hopefully get it to the track even this weekend at the point of filming. Hopefully that can happen. Yeah, she's ready to go. As you see, we did a startup. So yeah, it's good for a bit of a run in and a rev. So keen to see it hopefully ripping around the track sometime soon. Yeah, other than that, hope you like what we've been doing. Cliche as I always say, like, share and subscribe, share it to your mates, hit us a like, hit the subscribe button, it all helps out. Check out the website, melonhardwareco.com. Yeah, drop a merch on there, and anything else if you like the builds and all that sort of stuff, check out the services page. Everything's there. So if you have something like this, you've seen our tiers that we can go full top tier spec, or we've got, sort of, I call this a middle of the ground, rebuild suspension, get everything back together, get it back to the track. Yeah, if you like that, it's all in there. So I'll chuck all the links below, check them out. Yeah, stick around for the next ones. We got some cool ones coming up, which is sick. Yeah, loving how it's going at the moment. So yeah, stay tuned and catch up.